Hello students, welcome to my class. Today we are going to study a small part from an elective paper BOD 102, that is Research Methodology, Bioinformatics and Biostatistics. This is Unit 1, that is Basic Concept of Research and General Laboratory Practices. Module name is Literature Review and its Consolidation. Module number is 3. Myself, Dr. Ranjita Savaikar, Associate Professor, Department of Botany, PESS RSN College, Ponda, Goa. This is the outline of my presentation. I'll be covering the definition of literature review, methods to search literature, consolidation of literature, bibliography and its types. After I complete this module, you will be able to explain importance of literature review in research. You will be able to cite methods of literature survey and its consolidation. You will be able to explain types of bibliographies. Let us now find out the meaning of the word literature. Literature refers to written works or books and writings published on a particular subject. What do we mean by review of literature? Review of literature meaning you have to go through the written works and you have to collect the literature. So this is an important part of research as it conveys reader the work that has been done in a particular field. Literature review is very essential to put the research work in overall perspective. Literature review connects the researcher with the earlier research work. It enhances the value of any research or research paper. It helps to build upon the collective intelligence and wisdom already accumulated by earlier researchers. Let's understand what are the characteristics of good literature review. A good literature review identifies authors engaged in similar work. It indicates the theoretical framework, that is the theory of a research that the researcher is working with. Literature review offers an explanation of how the researcher can contribute towards the existing body of research or literature. A good literature review is organized around problems, issues, themes, factors, or variables that are related to the research question. A good literature review provides information related to research questions in their historical and disciplinary context. It allows the researcher to gain critical understanding of his or her field. It gives an opportunity to think about the similarities, patterns, trends, and also the differences across the existing literature. Let us now see what are the different sources of literature. When you are doing your research, how can you collect your literature or how can you survey your literature? The first source is the primary source. Now, what do we mean by primary source? These are the descriptions of studies written by the researcher who conducted the research. Examples are manuscripts or research reports. The secondary sources are developed by another person or other than the researcher. For example, journal articles. The third one is electronic source. Students, search engines like Google or Yahoo has brought revolution in reviewing the literature. If you type any word on Google, you will get a lot of information on these search engines. The other sources of literature could be the newspapers, magazines, unpublished dissertations, theses, or encyclopedias. Now let us see how to consolidate the literature. While consolidating the literature, researcher must be specific and concise. While reporting, Briefly state the findings or the methodologies or state the important points used. You should never report in detail. The researcher should be selective. Only relevant points are to be mentioned from each of the work of review. The researcher must focus on current topics. That is, analyze how old or how current the topic is, whether it has importance from the historical perspective. Focus on the evidences. Find out the reliability of source, whether it is author's original record or government documents or historical records. Reference citation. Any reference citation cited in the literature review should be included in bibliography. While consolidating the literature, avoid using short forms or abbreviations. Use simple and accurate sentence structure. Avoid making errors and grammatical mistakes. Now let us understand what is the meaning of the word bibliography. Bibliography refers to the reading list and the list of works consulted at different stages of research. Bibliography can be categorized into three categories. The first one is called as working bibliography. The second one is called as pertinent bibliography. And the third one is called as selected bibliography. Let us now understand what is the meaning of working bibliography. This is the wide range of works pertaining to specific study. Pertinent bibliography includes only those works that are directly concerned with the specific study. And selected bibliography refers to actually consulted and used bibliographies that are used in the research reports. It is very important that the researcher should reach the original article, read it very carefully, understand the article and interpret it before using it for his or her own purpose. The process of literature review begins even before the stage of defining the research topic or the problem and continues till writing of the research report. These are the references and the web links to find out more about literature review and its consolidation. Thank you.